Hola, 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 buenos dias. Guess what, everybody? This is my first mukbang video. Unfortunately, I was too anxious to eat my food that you can't enjoy me eating it. I don't know why people would enjoy watching someone else eat something, but I do have the spoils, the wrappers. Here I have my large coffee with caramel, and I added 3 sugars to it. Here you go. Here's one of the sugars that I ripped. This goes right into the bag. Here's the top of it right here. And this was an egg and cheese biscuit. You can see some of the crumbs in there. Hopefully that's not so much crumbs as it is just little bits of, it's not really a bit, I don't know how you'd call it, little smears of ketchup. For this, I use the spicy ketchup. And there you can see the resultant plastic ugly-ass tub. That's also in here in this wrapper. It goes right down in there. And then we have the top of another tub of fancy ketchup from Whataburger. And that goes right, I licked it because I'm careful and considerate. I licked the top of it so that nothing is wasted. So that I don't waste anything. I made sure to get as much of this as I could once I was finished with it with my finger, and then I loaded my finger in my mouth and licked my finger clean. This is a unique device. Hard plastic. It goes right up there so that nothing spills over. Of course, I couldn't wait to get to a stopping position. So what I did was I took this out, and a bunch of, look, there's a bunny over there. That's really awesome. So a bunch of it spilled over anyway. Anyway, this like a cute little stopper there, hard plastic. I'm just gonna lick it because I don't want to waste anything. I'm all about not wasting over here. This is a half and half. I used 3 of these in total. And here we have a French vanilla delight, apparently. And here's the last half and half, in case you were wondering. In case you're curious about that. That goes right down here into the bag. And over here we have another top of another sugar. I think I used 3 sugars in total. Ah, yes. So that would be a total of 2 sugars. Placed right down into the bag. Here's the top of my spicy ketchup with jalapeno. Whataburger says this is the best spicy ketchup around. I don't know if that's true or not. Here's another top to a sugar packet that I ripped open. That goes right down into the bag. Here's a receipt. I'm not going to show it to you because it's a lot of work for a little gain and no one really likes looking at print. I certainly don't. And here we have the last, and I have a friend over there. Not really a friend, just a stranger. I won't talk to them because I live in an atomized society and I don't like talking to people. Here is a cinnamon roll tray. I think it's called polyurethane. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna say poly. I'm gonna assume it's some kind of, what do you call this again? Styrofoam. There you go. It's a thick crushable plastic that is like a single-use thing. Goes right down into the bag. Now here we have, and this is my headphone set because yeah. And here we have some plastic silverware. I don't know why they call it silverware. It certainly is ware, but it's not silver. But this is supposed to be a knife. I wouldn't call it a knife necessarily. I've found that that goes right down in there. I found that I don't like eating with plastic utensils. This is a fork. That goes right down there. I could save it for a rainy day, but I don't like using plastic utensils because I'm a bit of a snob. Anyway, here we go. That's the mukbang. I'm going to proceed to complete my little coffee here. It's about halfway full. It's going to go down my chute, and it's going to encourage a bowel movement. I think the lingering question here is, do I care about how much I've wasted? This was all about $13. Do I care about how much I've wasted? Do I care about my health? And the answer to that question is no.